Can you say Daddy plays video games?
Daddy's training the drinks.
Well, this is it for a lot of you guys. The one that most have been waiting for, we're all talking about, is Call of Duty Black Ops 1. What a great job Treyarch did by taking this back. And when I say taking it back, they didn't take it back to World War II. They didn't take it forward, I guess, to some futuristic warfare, but they went back to the basics. I almost see like they kind of maybe foresaw or noticed a rut that was starting to begin to form with Modern Warfare 2, and it was this game, for me, feels largely focused in the multiplayer around good gunplay. I think that gun design in this game was really good. Now, there's not a lot of them that are all spectacular, but the ones that were really good were really well done. Now, is it an innovative game? Well, sure. I mean, you could stretch it as far and say it's innovative. I mean, there was a lot of things that Black Ops 1 did that is still done now. So I guess that's a place you could say innovation occurred. Now, I really didn't play the single-player map too much, so you guys are going to have to tell me about how that campaign went. I know, of course, the setting is during the Cold War, and there's a lot of great... There's just a lot of great things going on in the environment and all the multiplayer maps and pulling from the single player and all that good stuff. I mean, where you play in Havana and the jungle and things like that, it's just a really unique setting to be able to play things in. Now, some of the, I guess, smaller features, maybe you could say smaller, they're bigger in the sense that they're still being used today, that came from Black Ops 1 was the theater, to be able to go back and actually see your gameplay. That was huge. That was great, especially for YouTubers that maybe didn't press record. They could go back through and grab it, or you could do funky things and slow-mo and follow your C4 as you throw it out of your hand or whatever you want. Also, the emblem editor and the player cards came about in Black Ops 1. So that was a really cool customization and kind of a personalization thing that you could do. Now, for better for worse, emblem editors, I mean, after those came out, you saw a bunch of chodes and boobies running around the lobbies, but, I mean, for better for worse, it was a really great piece of innovation. Now, the kill streaks in Black Ops 1, now I've played the heck out of Black Ops. I probably had 350 plus hours of Black Ops 1, so the kill streaks were really deadly. And, I remember getting napalm could really, like, cut the map in half. You could stop flag caps, you could you could kind of see how your guys could move around the map, prevent them from moving around the map, because it lasted a long time. And in addition to that, you had like the mortar strikes also were really great. And few people made it to dogs, but that chopper gunner just ripped people to shreds. Anyway, those kill streaks were brutal, and a lot of people I talked to and a lot of people I've played with really don't make it that high in the kill streaks because, like I said, the gunplay was so intense. There was a lot of really good gunplay. And speaking of guns, I mean, what's the faded gun that we all remember from Black Ops 1? That FAMAS. Oh man, that dual mag FAMAS. That was my baby. Loved it. Everybody loved it. Also, that rapid fire AK-74U. Oh, great gun. Followed up very closely for me as the MP5K. And I would say, though, on the weapons, on the flip side, a lot of snipers really weren't that happy with this game because there was a lot of hit markers coming from the sniper rifles, and the ADS time was, like, ridiculously slow. Just agonizingly slow. It was like molasses. Like, he was like... Your character was contemplating, I guess I'm gonna snipe, and he brings it up to his eye all slow. But let's not forget to give our nods to some of the Silence Gali, great gun, the Commando, amazing gun, and the dual Pythons. Those were just some really great, fun, iconic guns that as I'm kind of thinking about things and writing notes out about this Call of Duty 1, I mean, those are the ones that come straight to my mind. Along with these really well done weapons, along with came the really well done maps. Again, Treyarch did a great job on map design. The only drawback is they were pretty big. Array was enormous, and that was actually I remember the very first map I ever played when I picked this game up was Array, and I'm like, jeez, this is just huge, so much. It's a huge map. And Hanoi is large, Jungle was big, but if we're talking about maps, the other side of the coin, we got Nuketown. Nuketown was, came about, its inception was in Black Ops 1. And that staked such a good claim on the Treyarch take on the Call of Duty series that it was brought back in Call of Duty or Black Ops 2. Also, firing range, great map, perfect map size an amazing 3-lane design, brought back as a DLC, remade in Black Ops 2. So you guys can see there was a lot of really, I think Treyarch paid really special attention to some areas that people really liked about this. Now, Black Ops 1 was kind of looked over a bit because people were playing a lot of the pro mods in Modern Warfare 2, and there was a lot of esports going along with that. And so Black Ops 1 was kind of looked over, not as much as World at War, but it was kind of looked over a little bit, which is kind of sad. And for the PC community, when this dropped, we were so excited for dedicated servers, and there was a lot of really great stuff for that, but it was not optimized very well. And for a lot of people, including myself, I had a machine that could blow, it was blown out of the water, it was a very good machine, but every time I started Black Ops 1, I would have to minimize, I'd have to start, increase CPU to one process, decrease from another, and so I had to do this like rigmarole every time I went to play. Now, they patched that eventually, and there was a lot of really good PC dev support, but, that was a little issue when it came out. Anyway, I love Black Ops 1. It holds a special place in my heart. It was a game that kind of brought me back to the Call of Duty series. I was a little disenchanted with, by the end of playing Modern Warfare 2, and I didn't necessarily know how much longer I'd be going with it. So it was a great game, tons of fun. Nuketown was a blast. I just couldn't believe how much fun having it on such a small map. What are some of your guys' great memories of this game, for better, for worse, even? And we're going to be talking about Modern Warfare 3 tomorrow. Infinity Ward's, I'm gonna say, controversial game. Controversial, and some people love it, some people hate it. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But right now, in the comment section down below, let me know what you think. If you've enjoyed the series, or if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and mash that like button. Would love to hear from you guys. Love the comments in the comment section down below. You guys have an absolutely wonderful